lovelies. So yesterday, the Best Day Cafe and I went down to Sephora so that we could pick up some stuff, and I got to talking to the girls down there that, are they makeup artists? I don't know, whatever. And, well, if you're wondering why I have this glove on, is my hands, like, I have such dry skin right now, and my psoriasis is so bad that it's cracking, so I got medicine on it that I have to leave on for a little bit, so anyway, so I was telling her, you know, like, I put concealer on and it creases, and this baking technique I've been doing doesn't seem to work. You know, what was the big hype about it? And she was like, well, baking was started back in the day in the drag community, which I absolutely love the way that they wear their makeup, believe it or not. I mean, I don't think that I would wear it like that to go to Sponies and get me a donut. Oh my god, that sounds so good though, don't it? Anyway, I have to go over town here in a little bit. I'll have to zing it in there and get me a donut. But more importantly, back in the day, what they did was they would put their makeup on, and then they would put their concealer in areas of the face to make it highlight, and they would take a translucent HD powder, a high definition powder, and apply it a lot over their concealer immediately, which, while she was telling me, put me into some sort of panic attack, because when I hear the word immediately, I like go into palpitations. For instance, I made a salad the other day, what is it called? The Italian salad with the noodles, you know what I mean? The cheese and the Italian dressing, blah, 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 whatever, cold black olives. And it says serve immediately. Well, I'm sorry that Mr. F wasn't here when it was done. So I had to serve immediately, and when he got home, it was already put away. Sorry. But when I hear the word immediately, I mean, I like go into some sort of, you know, let's get it on there. So I think that may be what the problem has been. In addition, she said, you have to apply a lot. And I've been applying, like, I mean, I thought it was a lot, so I had her watch the video, and she was just like, no, seriously, you have to apply like 3 times more than that. So I've been using MAC, but I was like 3 times more than that. Friggin' MAC is like $38 for this wee little tiny container. Hell no. So I went over to IGH, I got them on the mind. I went over to Walmart and I picked up e.l.f. high definition. Let that get high definition powder, and $6. So that's what I'm going to try this with, because it's hard for me to believe that it's not going to crease. Number one, look, I already got wrinkles and creases and whatnot, so really, is it going to take that away? I don't know. We're going to try it out. So I opened up my HD powder and got it ready, but before that, yesterday when I was at Sephora, I've been wanting to try it. I'm probably the last person on earth that hasn't tried this famous tint, water tint drop type foundation, but I was really reluctant because I was like, you know what, I love full coverage. This is wonderful if you guys just want to try out a really good foundation and you don't really want to feel it, but you want that good coverage, put that on. But now this I already have on over top of my Ava Anderson Dream Cream, which is absolutely yummy, as I had told you previously. It smells great, and come to find out, you really shouldn't eat it. But again, you know, in a pinch, you know, we've been known to eat worse things. But you really shouldn't make it a habit of eating it, because it really does make your stomach hurt. Don't ask how I found that out. And then I put my primer, my CoverFx primer, which is my favorite primer. and then my drops. So we are ready to rock and roll. So they say to take a dampened beauty blender, and then to apply the HD, or oh no, I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. First, apply your concealer where you want it to go. So I am going to apply, taking a crayon here. I think it's L'Oreal. Yeah, L'Oreal crayon concealer, corrector, whatever. And I'm going to put this in like a triangular shape around the nose, Cupid's bow. I got a little red mark there. What's that? Oh, I have not had a pimple since 1988. No. I am going to have to do a microdermabrasion when I get back. We'll cover that up. I got some on the chin. I like to apply some on my forehead over these divots and down the center of my nose. God, this itches. Okay. Let's see where's, oh, a little bit on the eyebrow, whatever. I think it says to do this on a contour too. Okay, and it says to take your beauty blender and blend away. So we're just gonna pat it in, push it in those holes, like I've said a gazillion times. Patting away. It is hot. We are in Ohio. Ohio weather is janked up. I don't know if I should be hot, cold. It's no wonder everybody thinks they're going through menopause. Mr. F was telling me last night, well, it's because you're going through menopause. I was like, well, I'm going to show you what menopause will do. Because I was turn on the air in the middle of November, and then later on, I was like, flip it over to heat. Flip it over to heat. Hell, I don't know what I want to do, but I mean, like, it's really nice outside, but then all of a sudden, boom, bada bing, it's 10 degrees. I don't get it. So, blending away to make it look great. So you want to highlight in certain areas, and according to the Sephora lady, I wouldn't even say lady, because she was like maybe, what, 10? Or well, she seemed 10 to me. According to her, you then take the same beauty blender, dampened, and you apply immediately to the area, a lot of it. So she said apply 3 times the amount. So I'm going to try to hurry up. So I'm not going to talk for a minute because it said immediately. And apply where you put the concealer. I can tell you this right now, I'm not going to be able to afford this. I mean, 38 bucks a container, and if you got to apply, good God. And then she said, once you get it put on, you're supposed to leave it, oh, I just spilled it. I don't think you're supposed to put it on like this, but she showed me a picture and it looked like this, so I don't think that you're supposed to die. I feel like maybe I'm applying a little bit too much, but according to the picture that she showed me, I mean, it's like I got it in my eye. Let me pat it in there, maybe. Everywhere I turn, I feel like I got a lot on. but I did put it immediately, so I don't want it to crease under the eye especially. So she said to apply a lot. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Let me turn. Suck the. This is like micro powder. It's in my lung. And you could see it like every time I blink. I mean, it's just like everywhere. I don't understand how they do that. She said to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you take a big brush and you brush it away. So I'm gonna pause this, get a drink, and I'll be back when it's time to lightly brush. Alright, it has been 15 longest minutes of my life. I got the stuff in my eye. I don't know what to say. I think maybe the girl down there was crazy, but whatever. It is now time. She said to leave it on between 5 minutes. Every time I blink, I mean, it's like micro mist of this the finest grain sandpaper or something is in my eyeball. Anyway, I think she's crazy. I love Sephora, but I really think that maybe she was actually just a shopper at JCPenney that went in there. I'm not real sure, because I don't think you should have a look like this to make it non-crease, but I have not wiped it off. So she said to leave it on between 5 and 20 minutes, and the longer you leave it on, the better the results. So to take it off, you take a big fluffy brush and you gently brush off the excess. Now, I told her that I have extremely dry skin. Would it make a difference? And she said no. And what this is doing is just causing more. Let me get this off my eye, because can you see that? Oh my gosh. I don't think that I should maybe put it all over my eye, but I wanted to see. Oh my god. I wanted to see if it did not crease. So she said to wipe it off gently with the big brush. Oh my goodness. I feel like I look like a ghost. I feel like I should like send up signals to the space station to say the apocalypse has not started. Do not take me out. I am living. This, I don't know if you can see, but I am extremely white. I want to get it out of my hair. I'm extremely ghostly white looking, and I still have creases under the eye. I did, as you could tell, I did turn the fan on high, and I had to get a drink. And as you can see, my eye is all red because there's fine grit high definition powder. And maybe I'm putting too much on, but she just kept stressing it over and over and over. A lot. So I was like, okay, gosh. You know what I mean? But I really don't think that it requires so much, because it doesn't look like it's doing anything other than causing me to be like ghostly white. Night of the Living Dead. Like that type thing. Like, do you think I could get a job on Night Limited? Anyway, I'm gonna pause real quick and I'm gonna add some color and pop back in and see if that maybe helps, because as of right now, like, it's like this LED light coming off my face. I mean, I feel like if I go over town right now, if someone comes up to talk to me, they're gonna be like, you know, because of the brightness radiating off my face. So I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. I'm gonna add some color or something. Okay, so I've added some color and finished the rest of my makeup, and I have to tell ya, I feel like I am like radiating high beams of floodlights off of my face. Look at this underneath my eyes, and like, I'm not quite sure what look this is supposed to portray, but I don't believe that it's supposed to be so bright. You know, I feel like if I don't come home from town and take this off, if I take the boys out after it gets you know, dark, that they're going to be calling the game warden and reporting me as, what's it called, at night, light hunting or whatever. Spotlighting, that's what it is. I'm afraid they're going to call the game warden and be like, she's spotlighting because of my eyes. I mean, I seriously can see a, you know, fluorescence type aura around my eyeballs. You know what I mean? Because it's so white. But hey, you know, there's a lot of contributing factors to, I mean, maybe I put too much on, maybe I didn't put enough on, maybe I left it on 15 minutes, so maybe I left it on too long, maybe I'll, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying. I love makeup. I'm gonna keep trying. It feels literally like I have a pancake of makeup just stuck on my face. It's no wonder Kardashians don't smile. They can't. It has nothing to do with the fact that they want to. They're like just stuck because of this finishing high def powder. But it was a test, and I'm glad that it's over. I hope you enjoyed it more than me, because I choked to death, and I still, as you can see, all the blood vessels in my eyes all red. So I'm going to go to B&W and get my medicine. If I see you over town, I'm so sorry if I blind you, but lesson learned. Okay? Take it down a notch, people. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. If you're not part of my group, it's Makeup by Monica on Facebook. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share it. Do whatever you need to do. Ooh, ooh. Thanks for watching. Love. Mental hugs.